Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kea-cyber, and today we're going to be talking about information gathering, not social, information gathering, active faces, passive recon. So we're gonna start off with passive. Basically, with passive, we have no direct interaction with client/reactive machine. So this is actually legal because for the most part, everything we're going to be doing here is already in Google or can be found on social media. So basically, we are not violating any laws. Basically, you can, how you can start this is, you can search in newspaper slash alternative, maybe social media and things. Basically, this is where you find the jobs, maybe the X company, let's call it the X company, advertise the job in IT, basically by just reading that, you can actually see what kind of programming language they use, what kind of database they use, such as, Oracle, DBA, MySQL. So basically from there you can actually understand how they, program their machines. And also you can maybe find out if they are, Apache, if they do have Apache or they're working with Apache. Number two is who is slash Afrinic. In our case, it's Afrinic. Basically, it's an internet directory inquiries. Basically, for the most part, you can access business IP ranges, owner of domain, address, phone numbers. Businesses can, however, pay to hide information, but they might not know because they don't really tell you about this when you sign a new domain and things like that. That you can actually pay to have all this information hidden. So basically, this is how you can, get to find out more about the victim or target or client you're going to be preparing what pen testing against. And social searches on social networks. So basically, X, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. You can use them for social engineering attacks. So for the most part, you can look for employee details and maybe what they like, and basically it's a lot easier to run social engineering on someone because it involves sending them links that they have to press on. So those links have to gather their attention. Dumpster diving, this is literally dumpster diving, like going into the bins and actually looking for information or fishing out information, because most of the times clients don't really, or businesses don't really use shredders anymore, or they don't use shredders, and then for the most part they just throw away these things. So for the most part you can find nodes or confidential files that you can use to exploit that system with, since they might not really know what they're throwing away, but then you might know. Basically, examples of passive information gathering is that are tools. Example of tools that are used are NSLOOKUP, Whois, Maltego, and Google. So guys, for that one. Active With active, we actually have direct interaction with the client machine slash target machine. It's important to know that permission is required for this or it's illegal. Ping sweeps to determine the active public computers within a range of IPs. Connection to a service point in order to get a banner and try to determine the software version. Using social engineering to obtain confidential information. So basically, this goes beyond just you knowing what they like or what they might not like, what link they can press on or what link they might not press on. This is basically you now actually sending them links and things like that and hoping that they press on it so that you can gain confidential information. So basically, this is also called phishing, which is not allowed, and phishing as in PH, not F. Number two, basically virtual machines. Volnam has tons of machines, independent coders that make them, so you have to be careful with this one. Where you can actually test your hacking tools or skills. Basically, when I say tools, maybe sometimes you might get a tool from a third party. You might want to run it here on your own virtual machine to test whether it works or not. Basically, I'll be doing a video about this if you guys would like it, right? Let me know. For the most part, this is a testing. Basically, I want to say operating system. So basically, it will act as a, depending on what the independent code I wanted it to be, and then you can exploit the system and see how good you are at your hacking. So basically, example of these tools are Nmap, Nexus, OpenVest, and Nikto Metasploit. And I do have to, before signing off, let you guys know that active recon is illegal if you don't have the proper authorization or permission.